What's up guys, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you how to DDoS in 2017. Now there's three ways how to DDoS. There's you can write code, you can use a WebBooter, or you can use a BotNet. Now using code today won't do anything because of DDoS protection. This is what I have. I wrote a code. The WebBooter is used but not well used, and the most used is a BotNet, which I'll get into. So I wrote a piece of code and I'm going to be targeting my friends, and I do have permission. If you're going to be using a piece of code, BotNet, or even a web-based booter, you need to have permission to attack someone's web server. Always have permission, and I am not responsible for your actions. So I'll show you what the code works. My code is 5,000 lines long. Yeah, it took me a long time to write, but it works. And I'll also show you how to see if the web base or server is down. So I am going to be hitting my friends right now. He could see, if he has Wireshark, he could see the connections that are being made to use to hit his server. So let's get started. And this is written in Python. So this only targets HTTP, which is the most used. There's like different ones. There's ACK, SYN, and many others that you can use, but I'm just only using HTTP. So what this is saying is TAC T is set number of threads, TAC C is number of connections per thread, and TAC P is the port number, which is 80 for HTTP, and hit enter. Now it's going to send the packets to his web server, and ultimately it's going to knock it down, but since I'm using code and he does have DDoS protection, it's not going to do anything. I'll just let this run for a bit. Alright, so it stopped. And now how a code would work is if you use or write a piece of code or use it on a web base, if you hit the server, it's gonna drop depending if they have no DDoS protection. If they don't, it's gonna drop. And as soon as you stop the code or the DDoS that you have, it's gonna come right back up. So if you have your code running for hours, it's gonna stay down for the for the code that you wrote. But as soon as you stop, it's gonna come right back up. For WebBooter and BotNet, you can stop the code and it would still stay down for as long as they reboot their server. So that's what the differences are between them. So a BotNet is way powerful than obviously a piece of code that you wrote. So that is the first way, is the code. It is illegal to have a BotNet. Yeah, it's just illegal. Do not have a BotNet. I mean, I have a code that I wrote, but I wrote it, so, and I'm not using it illegally. I asked for permission. So this is one way how you check to see if the web server or server is down. You can ping it. It would say connection timed out, or you could go online and check if it's gonna load. Come on. Alright, there we go. botnets are the most used. Like Lizard Squad was one of the biggest like group that used the botnet. Same with New World Hacking. Not so much as Phantom Squad. They only did it for like a year, and it wasn't even that great. But Lizard Squad is already arrested, so rip. There's layer 7 and layer 4. Layer 7 is the most used way to hit. That's iOS. No, OSI, my bad. If you don't know what it is, just look it up. There's layers. I'm not gonna get into that. I can get into that in a different video, but yeah, using writing a piece of code does not do anything anymore because of DDoS protection. Alright, this is the second way how to check to see if a web server or server is down. Oh no. Why was I doing that? So check host. Check host is a website that you can check to see if they're up. Oh, why? Really? Alright, so you just type in the website that you hit. Sends out HTTP. I'm going to do that. Now it is up because I did use a piece of code, and of course, like I said, as soon as you stop the code, it's gonna come right back up because it does literally nothing. Now, there was LOIC and HOIC. Those are like the tools that you can use, but don't use those because they log your IP no matter, even if you have a VPN or proxy. Just don't use those, they suck anyways. But the most effective one is a botnet. So it could be written in like Python, Perl, C++, and C#. I mean, yeah, or even Java based, but they use exploits, so botnets use exploits to get all the bots like CCTVs, refrigerators, toaster rights, like pretty much anything that's connected to the internet. It could be used as, if it's exploitable, it could be used in a botnet. So secure your stuff, because you do not want your router or PCs to be in a botnet, because it just slows down your internet connection, and it sucks. It didn't happen to me, I'm just saying it. I know. So, yep, there's that way. For the web-based, you would have to pay. Same with a botnet, you have to get a server and just have files of your code and exploits to use. So yeah, that's pretty much how to DDoS. Now, am I missing anything? I don't think I am. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. Just don't be stupid with it. Let's just say that. Just take Lizard Squad for example. If you know what happened to them, or yeah, know what happened to them. Just don't don't DDoS anything that you're not supposed to. Alright, so that is how to DDoS in 2017. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace out.